My man and yours, Ja, Ja Morant. It was announced he had to sit down with Adam Silver, and they suspended him for a total of 8 games, but time served for the games that he was already out, so he is eligible to return on Monday. D Snow, his boys held it down without him, man. They still tied for the number 2 spot with your Kings. But the man, the man, the myth, the legend, is coming back. What do you think, one, what do you think that impact is going to be? Do they jump right back into the spin of things, or does it take them a minute to get back into the swing? And two, did he learn his lesson?
I mean, I'm not going to lie, bro. For one, I'm so excited to see Ja, man, come on back to the league, do the thing he loves to do, the thing he's been doing his whole life. You know, the thing he's worked so hard and put all of his blood, sweat, and tears into doing. I mean, you know, this is a kid that got it out the mud. You know, he, worked hard to get to the league and to get his first shoe and to be on the Grizzlies and to be in the position that he is. And, to see him almost throw it away, it did kind of scare us off. We always watching from afar. We're in the bleachers watching, and, some people had good things to say about him. Some people had bad things to say. And I'm just excited to see that he came out of this on the other end unscathed, because it could have been a lot worse. The kid could have got hurt. He could have lost his career, could have lost his endorsements, could have lost his life. Anything could have happened with the situations and the decisions that he was making. And I'm not going to lie, it's nice to see that, hopefully he's, learned his lesson. I mean, everybody out there by now has seen the video, the interview with Jalen Rose and, the things he said. And my hat goes off to Ja. I mean, not only did he stand up and, atone for his, his mistakes, he didn't, talk about other guys or say this person or that person's name. He just stood up and said, it's my fault. I take full responsibility. It was a learning moment. And I said this on the last episode. I said this could either be a bad situation or this can turn into a learning moment where not only Ja can be better out of this, but now he can be a spokesman to tell guys under him to not make those mistakes and to not do the wrong things. And the big thing about this, man, let's take our hats off to the Memphis Grizzlies. I mean, bang, your boy, what's your boy? And that's a shame. I always forget his name, Brooks.
Brooks.
Hey, Bane and Brooks, they really have held that team down. The one guy who me and you always talk about, we didn't know if he deserved to be an all-star. Hey, Jaren Jackson, Triple J, that boy's been playing his ass off as of late. I mean, putting up numbers, rebounds, playing defense, doing everything. You know what I'm saying? So I really got to say that they turned into that couple of years ago, last year team where they played really well when he's not around. And they really, really held it down. I mean, for them to be sitting in the second, spot right now in the West, the toughest, division in the league, 42-27, with about, basically about what they got 17 games left, something like that. To get Ja back at this moment is a chance for them to not only get better and start to gel again, but I think that they really have a chance to make a deep run. Now, I actually was calling them falling out of the race. I didn't know if Ja was going to get only the 8 games in time served like he got. I didn't expect that. But, hey, I'm happy that's what he got. I never want to see anybody, really, really get hit on the head hard on their first offense. We all should get a second chance, and this is what he's getting. So now he has to take advantage of that and not blow it up. But this team is not only primed to really play well and go far, but, man, they got their superstar back with a chip on his shoulder and the reason to really give it all. So this could be man, this is going to shake things up, man. Especially if Durant doesn't come back healthy. I mean, Memphis might start to be a favorite out there.
Yeah. You make a good point about Durant. We don't know if and when he's coming back and how he looks once he does. But, yeah, it's great to see Ja back. We've been missing him.
Yeah.
It was also great to know that his team held it down without him. Like you said, Jaren Jackson Jr. could be a defensive player of the year, a strong candidate this year, very likely winner. But, I mean, he's coming back to a team that did not lose their spot. I mean, they're tied with your boys right now. and they're doing their thing, and it was good to see. And I don't know if the people tuned in to the Jalen Rose interview with Ja, but he looked sincere from our perspective, at least. He acknowledged what he could. He couldn't talk about much because right now still dealing with a lot of that stuff. But it was good to see what appeared to be remorse in his eyes. Can I say for certain that he's learned his lesson? I can't, but it looked like it from our perspective. He's going through counseling right now, so that was good to hear. But Ja is one of the biggest talents this NBA has ever seen.
Hey, especially with Zion going down again with that big injury. Right now, Ja is the young face of the league. Let's be 100.
Yeah, Yeah. And he's the guy that the kids are gonna look up to, like it was Iverson when we were younger.
No doubt about it. I like the comparison.
Yeah. So Ja's a major role model going forward. So hopefully he has fully learned his lesson. Yeah. And I do like their chances. He still got enough games to come back and get their chemistry back. So.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Ja would be in that MVP race if he had a full season behind him. Let's be honest.
He would, but the question mark about that is how well they maintain when he goes down.
Yeah. I think this time they were forced to compared to before. This time, and because let's be honest, I mean, with him, they went through a stretch when they weren't playing well. They did go through a tough spurt and they dropped down to like 4 or 5, and all of a sudden they back up to 2 and playing strong right now. I mean, even though that game the other day, one of the last games that they won, it was an overtime where they had to come back from down 20. Just the fact that they still did it though. Without Ja, that meant a lot, and I think that really, really propels them when it comes to, just being ready for the end of the season. It's going to get tougher, and they need wins like that coming from behind to show people that they still can do it, man. That team is potent and deep. I mean, they got a foreigner on that team. I don't even know who that guy is, but he shoots threes. He does a lot. What's his name? Because you the name guy.
I don't got it right now. I'm not sure.
You know what I'm talking about. He plays I think he plays power forward for them. He's a tall guy, but man, he plays defense. He shoots
it might be the rookie that you're talking about, but his name right now has escaped me. I didn't know him that well coming into the draft.
And if you notice, they've been starting to play our boy a little bit more too. What's the kid that came up from the D League, the light-skinned center?
Kenny Lofton.
Man, hey, we all love what Kenny Lofton has a chance to bring to the game. Kenny Lofton Jr. got some game, man. And the thing about it is you got to get your feet wet. We're seeing, and matter of fact, the funny thing is we're seeing that over in Detroit. Well, now all of a sudden, Wiseman is starting to get minutes. And what are we seeing from Wiseman? Buckets.
Yeah, I think it's the pressure. The pressure changed for him.
Yeah, not playing for the world champs no more.
Yeah, but
I'd rather play for the world champs than the world dumps.
Yeah, but as far as Kenny Lofton, you mentioned, he kind of reminds me of a young Big Baby Davis.
Yes, sir.
And that could be crucial in the playoffs in a 7-game series. You got that big body banging, wearing you down.
Hey, he got that Zoe, what was the kid that was the center for the Memphis Grizzlies back in the day? Big folks?
Zach Randolph.
Yeah, he got that Zoe type of game, that body, throw you in that post, back you down, start come out to the end, hit that little 3. He got that same type of game.
Yeah.
Shout out to Big Zebo.
How that song go, big body busting out the back.
Big dude, man. Big body's hey, that's a stink person in the league these days to see a big body that can go down there and bang. Hey, shout out to DeMarcus Cousins, can't get a contract right now.
For real.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be great to see Ja come back. We all gonna be tuned in Monday. I know I am.
Big fact. Oh, the whole world will be.
They're gonna be at home against Dallas. Hopefully Luka is back. Can't wait to see it. I gotta give a special shout out to the one and only Evmux, man. So check this out. Have you ever wondered how to make your videos look and sound more professional? Well, look no further than Evmux. As an affiliate, I could tell you firsthand that Evmux is the ultimate recording software for any content creator. With its easy to use interface and top-notch sound quality, Evmux is the perfect solution for your recording software, for recording your next video, podcast, episode, voiceover, or music track. And the best part is you can get a free trial using our affiliate link right down below. So what you waiting for? Check out Evmux today and take your content to the next level.
And Evmux we trust.
And Evmux we trust.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.